So anyway, in today's episode of Fifth Dimensional Chess, I shall move my rook to E9 in Universe 3 2 turns ago over to B4
This is too
in
rambly.
Universe 8.
Yeah.
We already lost someone.
What? Fifth Dimensional Chess is the king of games.
That was far too wordy, man.
No.
Better luck next time.
Alright, so. Trying to shrink these dudes. I've been doing this the whole time I've been on.
We believe in you.
I'm only about 1/3 of the way through.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can click and drag and shrink them all. As long as, you want them to be the equal size.
I can't.
Give me a second. Let me place down multiple Skylers to test.
Not every token's equal size. Some are smaller than the others because I'm just trying to rush through this. Alright. Guys. There's some big dudes out there.
Should we be putting our tokens on the map too, or is that going to complicate things?
Or you can put them on, just kind of shrink them down to the size of the other players. If you can.
Okay.
Yeah, not too Scrappy.
Not Scrappy's giant ass.
We cannot change our token sizes.
No, that's something only you can do.
Okay, I apologize in advance. I made this token, in a few seconds, 2 weeks ago, and I forgot to change it.
It's Groblin Williams.
Groblin Williams.
Green Goblin Williams.
He is not a goblin, but he is something funnier.
So, Robin,
yes.
you've been here for a couple of weeks. You got hired to guard this, to guard a convoy, a wagon,
Okay.
convoy to this place. And essentially, you've just been sitting here waiting for the next group to head out back to Waterdeep, because you've been working in and out of Waterdeep. You're part of one of the wizard guilds there, so you've just been chilling. The food here is probably the best food you've ever eaten. I mean, even buying cheap, the food is delicious.
What kind of food is it?
Fruit. They have food that aren't normal to this area. They got stuff like oranges, peaches, pears. They have orange, peaches, pears, not pineapples, plums, different types of berries like blackberry, blueberry.
That does sound a lot more luxurious than what I'm used to.
Their grains are some of the best grains. Like, you bought just a roll the other day, and it was like the best roll you've ever had, and it would cost you a copper piece. And you've bought in a silver piece roll that was supposed to be high end, and it didn't taste anywhere near as good as this.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Excited to explore more of this place.
Yeah, this place is very nice. People are kind. You did find out about a week ago, there was a vampire attack at the orphanage. Vampire kidnapped a bunch of children. A group of adventurers went out, got the kids back, but the vampire happened to kill one member of one of the groups, one of the main defenders of the city, and the other one, another one disappeared, and one came back badly wounded. So it's one of those, um, the town's kind of in somber sense a little bit,
Understandably.
but outside of that, it's been, it's town's a little somber, but they're starting to recover from that. I'm trying to remember what's the name of this inn again that I had you guys stationed up at. I know I have it marked down here somewhere. I've had open so much stuff.
That's D&D for you.
Nope, that's a brewery. I can't remember the name of this inn. That guy's got you standing.
A brewery? Are we gonna get Stormer drunk and he's gonna destroy
There
everyone?
is a brewery here. What is the name of this damn tavern? Oh, we'll just say it's named after the town Goldfield Inn. So
Okay.
It's the Any Tavern.
So you've been staying here. There's some interesting people here. Like you've seen that helping like the kitchen staff has been this young girl. Distinctly Tiefling was a cat that's constantly under her foot, but never once trips her. But always with her. No, then there's been there was a pair of Dragonborns when you first got here, but you did see one. One of them like was around for a day and then disappeared, but you have seen the other one.
Conveniently enough, you did see a bunch of people conveniently scratching themselves at around the same time.
Yes, there was a outbreak of chicken pox.
Oh.
But surprisingly enough, no one died.
That's good to hear. Is there any way I can learn more about this? Is it still like a problem in the area?
No.
Okay.
It was cleared up a day or so ago. So now, DJ, what's the name of your character?
Eremil.
Eremil. Eremil, now you've been here working. You got hired on to be one of the adventurers that help guard the walls and patrol the inner things. But now, like currently, you're kind of like off duty because you've been guarding the breach up to the north. There's a giant attack about a month ago, and they damaged the wall up there, and it's been repaired since then. But you're no longer needing to guard it, so you've been given a few days off, and this is your day off.
Wonderful.
So one of the most happening places to be is the Goldfield Inn.
Well, of course. It's the day off, you gotta go get a drink.
And that's probably to do mostly with Trixie, the owner of the establishment. She's, just one of those people that draws, just you want to talk to, and the atmosphere is great. The food is absolutely to die for. This is best food you've ever had has been here. and it's cheap. Like, it would be considered luxurious in like Waterdeep or in Neverwinter, or or Silvermoon. This would be considered like several gold pieces per meal. But here it's like maybe a silver for a meal. Most of the time it's a copper or a couple copper. It's not much. So, but on this morning, you guys are all at the inn having breakfast. Whichever type of breakfast you prefer, because they to everybody, they have more vegetarian ones for the druids and stuff, because there's some druids that doesn't particularly eat like meat or things like that. So they have various cheese and fruits and things like that, but they also have bacon and sausage.
I'm
And
trying to keep
elvish
my eyes off
cakes.
the elvish cakes.
Yep, elvish cakes.
Elvish cakes.
Yep.
I'm trying to keep my eyes off the more meaty foods. I'm currently eating I guess some kind of like medieval cereal, I guess, like oatmeal or something, just something really like plain but not particularly meat oriented, if that makes
Gotcha.
any sense.
You could definitely have oatmeal with like fruit or even honey, because there is a bee farm here.
Definitely gonna take advantage of that.
So like there's definitely even though they're out of season everywhere else, here there's strawberries that you could have on your oatmeal if you want to, with honey. Legit, they got pretty good cooks around here. So, all right, so you are all at various places. Particularly, Robin, where would you prefer to be sitting? There's a bar, there's tables.
Probably near the bar, so I can like have kind of a height advantage, so I can see what's going on in the rest of the restaurant or inn, or tavern, whatever.
All right. So you're sitting at the bar. The many people sit at the bar and eat. So you're sitting at the bar. Eremil.
Eremil. Yes.
Eremil, where would you like to be sitting?
I am often at a table, and I am drinking and feasting on some fruits and lots of bacon.
Okay. So you're having the best of both worlds.
Oh, absolutely.
Drinks wise, they do have things like tea and coffee. They also have juices, which is a thing that you never even heard of until like here.
Do they have spiked juices?
Yes.
That is absolutely what I am drinking.
Okay.
I'll have that
So
too.
it's 9 a.m. and it's already drinking time.
Yup, day
Yeah.
off. It's been a long month. I
Mhm.
need a good drink.
Okay.
All this talk about
Question.
food has me hungry again.
Yes.
DJ, how do I spell your character's name?
Eremil.
Sounds elvish.
M or N?
M, as in
Okay.
man.
Okay, thank
Yes, it is indeed elfish. He is a elf.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So same goes for the rest of the party. True, you helped with breakfast. You don't have to
Yay.
roll.
Oh,
You don't have to roll. You've gotten proficient
Nice.
enough that you what you did was you did the oatmeal that anyone that is having oatmeal currently have. You even sliced up the fresh fruit for them with minimal cuts. Now, if you want to roll to make it like superb slices, like if you want to be fancy about the way the stuff is cut up, by all means, give it a roll.
what?
I said, if you want to be fancy, if you want to make the chopped up fruit, the cut up fruit fancy, by all means, give me a roll. But otherwise,
What
it's just normally
roll?
cut. Your cooking roll. Don't you have cooking now? Because you did finish out.
True, I have cooking utensils.
Yes, that'd be it.
What attribute am I adding to it?
For this, it'd be dexterity.
Okay.
So you tried being fancy, but it didn't work out. They just look like they're normally cut up.
The effort is there. That's all that matters.
Yes. So that is all right. So, Stormer, this is the first time you've seen Skyler because Skyler came down.
Brother.
Birds are singing.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Hello.
How are you feeling this morning?
Much better.
You look better.
Just gonna sit down, order a plate of sausage and pear slices and eat.
Now, the only person you don't see is Dorian. Dorian isn't at breakfast, it seems like. Or maybe he had breakfast and left earlier. As you guys have seen, you've not, other than seeing him at meals, you guys haven't really seen him very much since the vampire debacle?
Yeah.
That being said, you guys definitely know he didn't turn into a vampire.
Well, that's good.
Good to know.
Has anyone seen Dorian?
No.
I see Dorian this morning. Since I helped with breakfast, would I have seen Dorian?
Roll me a perception check.
Dorian. With a 17. Hello.
Sorry, I'm running kind of slow here. Yes.
Okay.
He came down early, ate early, like, you had just gotten up to start doing, and he essentially just had, he grabbed, some apple, a couple apples and orange, told you that he was heading up north, because he was going to go, check with the northern guard post, because he had heard something the previous day, but didn't get a chance to go up, and he wanted to double check on it, and a job for you guys to do. And he said that he was going to go check it out and see what the job entailed and stuff, and he'd be back later.
for this to Stormer.
Well, as long as he's not running off on us.
Does it matter if he does? He is his own man.
Well, yes, but we're a team.
Yeah. So.
I noticed these strangers talking about looking or not knowing where their missing friend is. I get off the bar, I come up to them, and I say, "Excuse me, my friends. I seem to have noticed that you were looking for someone. Am I correct? I am an esteemed anthropologist, if I may boast, and part of that profession involves being something of a people watcher. So I would help you out if you'd like."
We were looking for someone, yes, but I've since learned his whereabouts, and it's not quite my responsibility to watch after him. He is his own man, as my brother had said. And you're welcome to stick around, but I don't know that we're gonna need your help in that respect.
My apologies. Thank you for my welcome. I sit down at the next table over, just waiting to see if they need anything else, because I'm pretty much alone here. I don't really have any friends coming along with me. That's understandably because my visage, or however you pronounce that word, isn't the most friendly from being an orc and whatnot.
Oh, you're an orc.
Yes.
Robin Orcium.
Oh,
Full orc, not half orc?
Full orc.
Okay.
Oh.
and did you say
I
your
mean,
character's
Robin
name
Williams.
Robin.
again? Right.
Robin Williams. The great
Yes.
late Robin Williams.
And the reason why my icon is green is because orcs are green.
Yes, they are. They are either green or gray.
It all adds up.
It all adds up.
So at some point we gotta find an air genasi and make it the genie.
I'm gonna call over to Robin. Right?
Indeed. Nice to meet you. And then just giving a big toothy grin.
Why don't you come sit at the bar? I'm gonna pat the seat next to me. Just you seem awfully lonely sitting by yourself.
Thank you very much. I stand up, and move my food over to the table next to them. Enchanted to meet you.
I didn't introduce myself. I'm gonna stick out my hand and say, Stormer Thunderboom.
Wintergloom, I say with mouth full of meats and fruit.
I smack the back of your head.
Yes.
Don't speak with your mouth full.
This is Skyler. Wintergloom. Pleasure to meet you.
I shake both of your hands.
As you shake mine, you get a little bit of a zap. You notice that all throughout my armor, my smoking armor, it is giving off little shocks here and there.
This is an interesting bit of armor you have here.
Yes, I've modified it myself. Though the sparks are a bit more natural.
As you shake my hand, it's very cold.
You two seem to have an affinity for the elements.
We're very distantly related to genasi. Genies.
Oh yes, I've heard of those. I don't think I've met one before. Or, to be honest, a winged dragonborn either.
That's a very long and painful story.
I won't push.
Who else is in the bar right now, the tavern? Like, how many other people?
As you look around, there's a lot of like farmers. There's a couple of. There's actually surprisingly first time you see a couple of the monks from the temple. But as you look, the door opens up and in walks those guys. When looking around, you've seen several other of the adventuring groups that's come in and out of here. They're all, normal, quote unquote, air quote, normal adventure groups. Made up of dwarves, humans, halflings, elves, or half breeds of those types. It's once again the other ones that are like you guys, the mix match ones. The big black Dragonborn and the orc. There's a the big black Dragonborn. There's an orc. There's a drow. Trying to remember what the other two dudes are. One's a goblin, and trying to remember what the leader. The leader's a human, ain't he? No, he's tiefling. You guys remember the ones I mentioned?
Yeah, I remember that.
They come in and come up to the bar, and the only female member of the group, which is the drow, has just got this look of she's wearing these goggles, but she just doesn't look like she's happy being out during daylight. Period. But the leader goes over to the bar and talks to Trixie. Trixie goes, "All right, yeah." Goes back, comes back with a basket full of food, and hands it to them. And no, the Black Dragonborn scouts the whole area, takes a look, spots you guys, and just kind of nods in your direction.
I will nod back.
I give a friendly smile.
As you notice, the goblin is slowly sneaking up on one of the dudes sitting on the bar right next to the big Dragonborn. Big Dragonborn just reaches down and just pops him in the top of the head. How goes, "Ow! What?" It's just turns him around and points him towards the door. "You're no fun." "No, I'm not." Very deep, gruff voice comes from. And they get the basket, pay her, and they leave right out the way they came.
So I got a question.
Yes.
You said I have been a guard here for a little while. Have I heard about this this group of people that are chatting at the bar?
They are the Wild Bunch. They got hired probably 3 or 4 months ago. You've been working here for a shorter period of time. They were here before you. But they've gained a reputation of going out and hunting down the dangers around the place. They've eliminated a bugbear encampment. They've eliminated an ogre encampment. They've gained a reputation of being the go-to for the dirty job.
Have they done anything recently?
They were part of the groups that went to the north looking for the vampire that kidnapped the children, and they're one of only 2 groups of one of them and another group. Which, now that you think about it, you did hear that the other group had a couple Dragonborns in it, so that's probably the other group over there that they nodded at. There was those 2 groups were one of the only 2 of 10 groups of adventurers that were sent north to come back.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they've kind of gotten reputation amongst the guards. The Wild Bunch has is you just, as long as you keep an eye on them and don't irritate them, they won't likely irritate you. They kind of try and stick to themselves. The Goblin's probably the most annoying. You guys have arrested him a few times.
Okay.
His name is Quiznip, and he's the one that's gotten in the most trouble of the lot. The rest have pretty much stayed to themselves. Like, you know that the Drow kind of only comes into town with the others. Like, you've seen the others individually, but her, no. She won't come unless two of the others are with her. Yeah, they don't even... they're also one of the few groups that, like, just camps in the woods just outside of the town square. They don't stay in the inn or anything. They literally camp out in the woods because... You assume it's because you don't believe they would allow the Drow to stay the night. That being said, Trixie's nice enough that she probably wouldn't care, but the patrons don't, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Drow don't have the best reputation in the region at all.
Yes. All right. Can I grab my drink and I'll saunter up to the group at the bar and I'll say, "Ho, friends! I hear you came back from a little adventure recently. You've got my appreciation for that. Can I buy you a drink? Round of drinks, huh?"
Sure. Nothing alcoholic for me, though.
Oh, wait.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
My brother had a bad experience drinking. Neither of us will take anything that will get us wasted.
Well, to each their own. Order whatever you'd like.
I will just order some simple fruit cocktail, mixed fruit juice.
Very warm milk.
Ew.
Listen, warm milk is amazing.
Ew.
No. Like, borderline hot milk might be, but warm.
Yeah, hot milk. Listen, Skyler is not the best speaker.
No. It's like lukewarm milk. Ugh.
Nasty.
Yeah, lukewarm anything other than water is kind of nasty.
That's nasty. Oof. Anyway, so I'll cover a round of drinks for him, and just generally chat about how I'm a guard here, and I appreciate them doing at least a little something to make my job easier.
Oh, you're
So
a guard.
you've been assigned here to guard duty as well?
Guard duty, unfortunately, but well, you gotta do a good deed here and there if it's for the right money.
I know the feeling.
Oh, you can do it for just the right reason.
Well, I mean, of course, you can, but you've also got to survive, and you need
Yes.
money for that. So, I typically, work for money. Isn't that how it usually goes?
It is.
Well, there you go.
So, what was your name?
I'm Eremil. Pleasure to meet you all. I might have overheard a bit earlier, but could you repeat yours, just so I made sure I have it right?
Stormer Thunderboom.
Stormer Thunderboom. A good, strong name.
Yes.
Skyler Wintergloom. Oh, pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure indeed.
My name is Robin. Just Robin.
Good to meet you. You said you were a guard here as well.
Yes, in a way, although likely not in the same manner as yourself. I am a bit of magical adept.
I see. And myself as well. You know, we're
Oh.
always looking for those who are adept at the ways of magic, and can do things a little bit more impactful than simply swinging a sword at something very hard.
The arcane arts have always delighted me to learn about. It's why I went on this journey, I suppose. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in a camp with axes and clubs.
Well, that's an understandable endeavor.
Swing something very hard. I just glance at my brother.
I will glance back. I raise a small hammer.
I flinch.
I lower the small hammer.
Is everything okay over here, sirs?
Yes, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes. You see, sometimes my brother is deserving of a good bonk with his hammer.
A bonk. I see.
Yes, like
I
this.
bet it makes quite the noise.
I'm gonna bonk Skyler.
Ow!
Does it make a good
anything.
resounding bonk?
I hope so.
I didn't do anything this time.
It's
Certainly
a
one of
freebie
the
for next
bonks I've
time.
ever heard.
Fine bonk indeed.
So, what are you all up to, aside from our friend and fellow who was on guard duty?
Well, we're on a bit of a hunt.
A hunt?
Yes,
Where are you
we're,
hunting?
in a manner of speaking, we are hunting the giants. We're looking into what's making them be so active lately.
A
Point out
commendable
that this is the
endeavor.
first time True has ever heard this information. This is the first time she's ever heard this information.
He's just tagged along.
Yeah, we tagged along because they were delivering a letter to this town and just kind of tagged along with that. And this is the first time she's heard anything about the giants
Was that not
being part of
established?
the quest. Nope.
We never
not
did.
established in
We
the
never
beginning.
did say, "Hey, we're out to kill giants."
Oh, well,
A
that
lot
was
of
my
them.
goal.
Trying
Ever
to
since...
remember, you guys
Alright.
worked with a cloud giant, remember?
Yeah.
Whenever I joined, we were best friends.
But
with the
at the
cloud
same,
giant.
okay, to the same extent, we were also attacked by the cloud giants, which is what I'm kind of alluding to.
Well, she knows now.
Yep. Yeah, Zephyros and True are best friends right now.
Not all giants, just the bad ones.
Yeah. Zephyros is one of the good giants. He helped. He gave us a ride in his tower before it collapsed.
Before it plummeted to the ground and went off like a nuke.
Yeah. That wasn't his fault, though.
No. Well, maybe I shouldn't speak. I don't speak for my compatriots when I say that. I have a slight hatred for the evils, but the giants appear to be that evil this time.
And as for me, I go wherever my brother does to keep him from making a stupid decision, like angering a goddess.
Look, she deserved to be pissed on.
Do tell.
Alright. Well,
I just heard something quite interesting.
alright. So, we were rescuing the people of Nightstone. We found their safe space, or their safe spot, and after we cleared it out of everything that was threatening them in there that managed to get in, I found a cave-in entrance inside that cave. I decided to spend some time clearing it out, and what we found was a hole that had no bottom. Not that we could see, at least. My brother throws some rocks in there. They come back up. He throws fire down there. It comes back up, hit him. It was pretty funny. So I decide, hey, what's down there? And a voice beckons back. Now, the details are a bit fuzzy, but one thing led to another. We got into a yelling match of who goes down the hole, who comes up the hole. And I'm not stupid enough to jump down a bottomless hole. I don't know if you are. So I decided, to heck with this. And I had to take a piss. So I pissed down the hole.
My idiot brother pisses down the hole.
Alright, you use that free bonk. The next one you get.
I mean, that's some fine logic. There's a hole. You have to piss. 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Exactly. See, he gets it. The only downside was a weird feeling washed over me. And I'm not quite sure.
And it wasn't something strange that you drank.
No, it was immediately after I pissed down the hole.
So not during the piss, because that would be something completely different.
No.
I see.
I have a
Just
feeling
holding
I'm
my hand
cursed, but I have nothing to prove that. But hasn't stopped us this far. I won't let it stop us down the road.
I hope
Well.
for your sake you're correct.
Actually, did you say that you're of the scholarly arcane type, Robin?
Yes, I am. I have traveled all across the continent in hopes of studying its various peoples.
Well, why don't you
I do
study
have-
me for a second, if you would? Do you have any sort of magic to see if I'm cursed?
I have plenty of... Oh. Let me just check my spells real quick. Why the hell didn't I get detect magic? Whoops. Meant to just expand that. I'm afraid not. I'm more of a scholar of the enchantment arts.
Well, a curse would seem to be enchantment from my standpoint, but no worries.
Well, I can take a quick look. I'm more of the holy type, the divine magics.
Oh.
Perhaps I ought to be able to find something. No guarantees, but well, I can make an attempt, and I'll start with just a normal divine sense. And see if that gets anything back. But I don't expect it to.
Divine sense. Ooh.
And then after...
Is Tieflings considered fiends?
For Vern and I, we home rule that, but ordinarily no.
Alright.
They're just considered humanoid.
So, your divine sense picks up 2 things, and neither one are on him.
Okay.
Because it says within 60 feet.
Correct, 60 feet.
Your head snaps around to the bar, and you immediately look straight at Trixie. You sense celestial power from her.
Interesting.
At the same time,
Beep beep. I died.
one
I
of
was
the
gonna
local
say-
town guards, not too far away, he's been sent kind of by himself, eating, very kind of like slow. You sense undeath from him.
And do I recognize this guard?
Not particularly. You think he may be one of the Southern Wall guards.
Okay. Can I, make mental note of his face, memorize that?
Yes.
And file that information away for later. Okay, so I don't sense anything from him, so then I'll give it a detect magic.
Give me 1 second.
I was about to say, divine sense. What? Is my brother actually a demon from hell? That would also make me a demon from hell, and I don't think I am. Not quite sure, though.
No. Haven't you ever seen Blue Exorcist? I'm kidding.
No.
Yes.
What's Blue Exorcist?
It's an
It's an
anime.
anime.
Yeah, it's an anime.
And unless I'm mistaken, his brother was not demon.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact details because it's been 5 years. But one of them had demon powers, the other one didn't, but they were twins.
Yeah.
It was so weird, but you know.
Yes, there is magic on him.
Alright, and can I tell, the general school or, some sort of detail about what this magic might do or be?
Yes, just give me 1 second. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, no worries.
It's confusion. My brother was.
It's an
buffing
enchantment.
Me by.
Okay.
I swear to God, if it's geese.
So that's
Oh.
an interesting... It seems like you have been enchanted by some source. I can't quite tell, the origin. These magics only go so far. But there is indeed some sort of enchantment laid upon you. And unfortunately, I don't have the magics to attempt to break it at my disposal, though.
No worries. As I've said, it hasn't affected us thus far. I don't know that it ever will.
Brother, I do think now that we've confirmed it, though, maybe we should go see a specialist.
Did he not sense
Yes.
the cat?
Depends on if he's behind total cover.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually for the divine sense, not for the detect magic.
No,
Yeah.
for the detect magic is what I meant.
I'm definitely keeping the detect magic up for however long I can, the next 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, maybe we should go see a specialist to get this removed.
I mean, you can. Okay, the cat does have some sort of divine sense to it. You notice that? But the
Okay.
cat's not. It's a familiar. You can tell it's a familiar. Just from your detect magic, you know it's a familiar. So, she gets it divinely for some reason, even though you don't sense her magic is divine.
Gotcha. 'Cause, 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 'c
You also
I-
notice there's quite a few enchanted items in the room. Because this lasts up to 10 minutes, and like, who has the staff?
It's in my pillow, remember?
There's a pillow in her bag. No, you can't. Above you in the room, or is it on you? Which is it?
I bring my pillow with me everywhere.
Her pillow is glowing so magically, it's insane.
It's like blinding.
Once you notice it, because she's kind of like sitting on it, it's glowing like a sun.
Gotcha.
I got this special pillow from my cloud giant friend. It's great.
That is quite the pillow. It must
As she
give
picks
you
the pillow up
wonderful
and
sleep.
holds it up in the air, and then lets go of it, and it floats. Which I forgot to
Period.
mention to you that the cloud will float, and you can climb onto it, but only you. It's only big enough for you to do it. So it does float in
Trick.
place.
Yeah, my friend Zephyros, he helped me. He gave this to me.
That is quite the pillow. I bet you sleep quite well.
Yeah, great. It's very soft.
It must be.
As this is happening, I'm just trying to drag my brother out the door toward the wizard that we met during the whole vampire incident.
Okay. Where are you taking me?
That wizard we met earlier, he could probably get you cured. No.
Okay. Well, it was lovely meeting you both, but it seems I have elsewhere to be.
And
Of
you.
course. Actually, do you have a quick minute? Perhaps not here.
Of course.
And I mean, if you guys were walking out, I'll kind of just like follow you out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going with them if I'm not needed for lunch.
I'll follow along too.
Because I want to see what's going to happen to Stormer.
And then Stormer shrinks and turns into a spider.
My hammer accidentally
Spider.
squashes me.
A spider made of piss.
Spider Man of piss.
No. He turns into a spider made of piss.
That's
what
literally
I
what he
said.
just said.
Oh. I didn't hear.
A spider made of piss. No, get this. A spider made of piss.
Made of piss. I know, completely original concept.
So we are going to visit
The
Apple?
wizard to
Mr. Wizardly.
Yeah. And so as soon as we step outside, I'd like to like pull some of you like aside, and say, so I'm sure that you've heard the rumors of undeath and vampires abound.
Rumors?
There was a I call it a presence of undeath upon one of the guards in the inn. I don't like that. I did not recognize this guard's face. Perhaps you all might offer me some backup in addressing this gentleman.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I nod.
Brother, I believe my little condition can wait.
It's waited this long, it can wait another day or two. I just
Yes. See, this is quite the fine inn, and I would rather it not be ruined by the stench of undeath, yes?
Agreed.
How do you propose we deal with it?
Well, perhaps one of us could warn the innkeep that we may be addressing a potentially violent guest of hers.
Hmm.
And from there, well, I'm open to suggestions.
Hmm.
I don't know. Perhaps you know of some arcane magic that could assist.
Perhaps I could enchant this fellow to let us know what he's planning. I have somewhat of a hypnotic gaze that I could potentially use.
Well, if you are willing to make the attempt, then well, that's a better plan than I have.
I just raise a claw. I could, if we get him within 10 feet, I could make him tell the truth for a while.
Well, that
So
would be
we-
excellent, I think.
In
Okay.
that case, I could do that.
If I get it within 10 feet, I can trap it inside a magic circle.
That is wonderful as well. Okay.
a
I
magical zone of truth.
have similar capabilities. I could perhaps hold him still for one of you to trap him further, if that works.
Yes.
All
You
right.
know, just after we do all of this, it's gonna turn out that he's just a dumb beer.
Regardless, I've not known an undead to exist within a city and not cause trouble.
Fair deduction.
So, shall we make the attempt then?
Yes, I will let our barkeep know that we will be addressing them. Though I
Sounds
believe
acceptable.
we should take him outside if possible and exclude any unwanted variables.
I completely agree. Well, then I'll let you inform the barkeep, and we shall take it from there.
And I will go back inside. I would approach the barkeep. The barmaid, whatever term you prefer.
Trixie's currently running the bar.
Trixie.
What can I do?
Well, I'm going to keep a hushed tone. I just needed to let you know that we have suspicions that one of your current patrons is a potentially dangerous individual, and that we will be dealing with it in a respectable manner.
Okay.
Just
Which one?
that I do not know.
I did describe like what this guy was wearing and where he was sitting.
I'm gonna take a quick look over to where he said he was sitting.
He's sitting there. He's currently like stopped eating and like you see, he set his helmet aside. He's just got his hands, like his head in his hands, like he's not feeling good.
The man who looks ill.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you know him?
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Yeah, he's one of the town guards. He's a Southern Royal Guard.
How long
He's
has Joffrey been here?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
I
he just
see.
recently got really bad sick about 3 or 4 days ago, and he's been in his room.
I see.
This is the first time I've seen him.
Well, something could have happened in between those 4 or 5 days. So, just to be sure, we will not harm him if necessary, or if possible. But just for you to know, we don't want this to catch you off guard.
Theories.
Hmm?
Hmm? Don't mind me.
Alright, so, you guys go up to him, I guess?
I'm going to go back to the party, tell them that I told Trixie, and see where we're going from there.
In that case, why don't we, well, play it by ear, I suppose, but let's not open with aggression,
No.
just in case.
You are a
All right.
guardsman.
So
you
are we
yourself.
approaching now or later?
No.
I think we ought to do it now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll also tell them
All
that he
right.
has been a guard here for 4 or 5 years, right? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, 4 to
Mm.
5 years. She's not exactly sure.
And that
Alright.
he was only feeling
So-
unwell recently, within like the
Yeah.
4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah, I
I
assumed
just-
that you said that. That's why I
Yeah.
suggested to not open with aggression.
Yeah, I'm just making it clear that I am saying
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So- This is what True's gonna do. True's gonna skip up to Joffrey. His name was Joffrey, right?
Yes.
And ask,
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Kind of looks up, and you can see that his skin's very pale, almost greenish. His eyes are a little sunken. He's like, "Oh no, I don't feel very good at all. Everything I eat makes my stomach hurt. And I'm thirsty all the time. It's weird."
Very good. You should stay hydrated, though.
I've been trying, but it just seems like no matter how much I drink water or honey mead or juices, it just nothing quenches. You can tell he's struggling. I think there's something wrong with me, and I don't know what it is.
Perhaps you ought to see a healer, friend.
That sounds like a great idea. I was thinking about doing it. I've been just so weak. Couldn't really move very much. Outside of throwing up.
Healer.
Like he stands up, and you can tell he almost stumbled. And he grabs his helmet, and he's like, if you could be kind, could you guys help me? My vision's really bad. It's really blurry.
right, is
Yeah.
it outside? Question.
Huh?
How bright is it outside right now?
It's daytime. It's about 10:30 now.
after seeing all of this, Skyler's just gonna hold him and wait. He's just going to poke the man with the most lightest, unassuming cure wounds possible. Is there a way I can just do minimum healing with it?
I mean, there is a difference between getting wounded and getting sick.
Just roll with it, curse.
Okay.
Nate,
Roll your heal.
sick.
Yeah, it's very near. It's close to minimum.
Nate, you with us?
Yeah.
He literally falls to the ground, unconscious.
What did you
Skylar
do?
is-
What did you do?
I healed him! I healed him!
I am proficient in medicine. Let me see if I can see what is wrong. Can I roll medicine?
You may roll medicine.
Okay.
He's in the later stages of turning into a vampire spawn.
I
Oh.
thought.
The
Like,
worst
as soon
part
as
is
he
I
said he didn't
knew
feel
that.
Good, and I heard
I-
the thing about food and drink. I was just like,
You
yes,
also
my
know that
theory
his
is
healing spell just sped that up. And it put him on the door of turning into a vampire spawn.
I speak to the party very quietly. He seems to be becoming a vampire, and my friend Skyler, you have made it worse.
Of course he has.
Right.
What
Better than
course of
taking him into the sun. He would have died if we took him into the sun.
Can the
Wait.
undead die? I'm not quite familiar with this phenomenon.
What if we wrap him in a blanket or a cloak so he's not touched by the sunlight and carry him to someone who can help him?
The question is he too far gone?
There is no way to know but to try.
Yes, well, I suppose we can give it a shot. Otherwise, he will likely turn here in the middle of the city. And today is my day off. I don't want to have to resolve an incident.
Skylar's already running up and grabbing his blanket.
So Skylar gets a blanket, wraps this guy up. You guys carry him out. You guys gonna take him to the temple, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take him in there, and the bishop is the abbot is. Seems worried. Sees you carrying someone wrapped up, and he's like, "Oh no! Please tell me."
You cut off a bit there, Nate.
He goes, "Oh no! Tell me someone else hasn't died." He's just kind of
not dead, but not alive either. He's turning into a vampire.
dream, and he brings you over to a room off from his office. Tells you lay him on the table. Pulled back, and he starts putting his hands on him, and after a little bit, the guy comes to, and he's like, looks way worse than he did earlier.
Just to be on the safe side, Stormer has his maul in hand.
Yeah. Well, you guys also disarmed this guy.
Just to be
He's like,
safe.
and he's like, Abbott, is that you? Yes, my son. How are you feeling? I feel like I'm dying. Oh, he goes, why didn't you come and get checked out? I would have, but I was just so weak I couldn't move out of bed. Today was the first day I could really move. And then the guy, that giant kobold, I think, or maybe he's Dragonborn. Was he a dragon? I can't remember what he was. He's scaly. Lizard folk? And I don't know. He touched me and I felt worst pain I've ever felt.
Skylar just looks very, very bad about this.
Son, how are you feeling? Well, otherwise, you're thirsty, aren't you? Very thirsty. Any water or anything? We'll get you taken care of. He goes, but I don't think water's going to help you, Joffrey. What do you mean, Abbott? He goes, Joffrey, he goes, you're dying. There's nothing I can do for you. Do you remember what happened to you several days ago? I was attacked, knocked unconscious during that vampire attack. Do you have any wounds anywhere on you? And he kind of like thinks about it. He goes, no, not really. Have you checked everywhere? I mean, no, I don't remember being hurt or anything. And he goes, well, that's all right. He goes, but you're turning into a vampire. No. Yes, you're turning into a vampire spawn, to be more accurate.
We're very sorry, Joffrey.
I can't. Abbott, there's something you guys can do, right? You can stop this. I can stop. But, son, you're not going to survive this. I can't hurt people. He goes, I can't hurt people. And he goes, it's alright. He goes, would you like some time alone? He goes, no. Can you stop this? Can you stop me from hurting people? Yes, I can. The sunlight's hurting you, right? He goes, yeah, I can't see very well at all. Alright then. He goes, we'll take care of you. Is there anything would you like to settle your affairs? He goes, my mom and dad died a few years ago. You remember? It's devastating. Not really. He goes, well. He goes, is there anything? He goes, yeah. He goes, give my money to the orphanage. I know I have some gold in my room. Okay. And you see him like look at the abbot. The abbot he nods to the abbot. He goes, son. He goes, and he starts speaking to him, and essentially giving him last rites. And then lays his hand on his forehead, and you see his whole body light up with radiant energy. And then, like, some smoke rises off of him, and he passes away, very gently, very softly. No pain. He wasn't in pain when it happened or anything like that. The abbot calls out, and a couple other monks come and start preparing for burial. After the two monks in the room, the abbot just kind of, stops for a second, grabs the table and literally flips it. This old man flips his heavy ass wood table in fury. He's like,
this is all my fault. I shouldn't have healed him.
He comes over, whacks you upside the head, and then gives you a hug. He goes, child. He goes, it was not your fault. He was too far gone already.
There was nothing you could do.
He goes, he is now in a better place. He is in the forever green fields, where food will be plentiful, and he will live in eternal peace. Come, we must prepare.
I hope that no one else was affected by this, but
I am having the same thoughts. If they were able to the turn 1 guard. What of the rest?
Mandatory health checks.
For the whole city?
Yep.
He sent out to do some checking on that. He sent people to start checking people. And they prepare them and they take them to. They take him to. Who's moving Dorian?
That's not Dorian, that's Skyler!
Yeah, that is Skyler.
I can't find
I-
Dorian.
Dorian's down in the down further on the map.
Dorian's down here-ish.
Dorian.
We don't even look similar. One's a scaly and the other's...
It's blue.
Oh,
Lewis.
he's super thin.
Yeah, I know. After a short while, some of other guards show up, and the abbot talks to them, and you find out this is probably Joffrey's friend. They seem to be upset, but then the monks come back out, and he's wrapped in this green cloth. You know, they've bathed, cleansed him, and they take him out to the graveyard, which is this forest, this small forest. And there's a path that they've prepared, and they lay his body on it. And the monks gather around, and he takes a place in a spot. And they begin chanting in a prayer in Shanti. And slowly, as the prayer happens, the body transforms into a small tree. And he's once returned, he's returned to the earth, so he can once again grow and be at peace. You guys kind of like around in there is probably 30 other trees, all about the same size in this area. As you see that, you see one of the trees at the far end, one of the large trees, just shift a few feet. Like legit move a few feet.
Did anyone else see that?
Yes, I'm trying not to think about what that might mean.
It's interesting, isn't it?
I actually cut off. What did the tree do?
The tree moved about 5 feet at the far end of this little small like tree graveyard. One of the big trees at the far end moved.
Skyler just like, okay, that's fine.
Can I look at zoom in on this tree that moved, see if I can make any details about it?
No, it just kind of looks like a tree from here. But you do know the rumors that there's Trents in here, in the wooded areas of the town, that are allies of the Emerald Enclave.
Okay, so they're friendly, is what I've heard.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll mention to the party that I have heard some rumors of intelligent trees, treants that are allies to the conclave here. So it could be that. That's my best guess.
Interesting. I hope you're correct.
Me too. Yes.
Damn, I wish I was playing Grit right now. I'd have a great response to that.
So,
Well, so long
but
as
at
they
this
don't.
time, it's a little past noon, just so you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still wanting to go visit the wizard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep, we gotta get Stormer checked out to make sure he's not actually cursed.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of fuck.
Fuck. He's the wizard of fuck.
Yep.
He's from the pit
Don't have
spider
too much
that's
fun,
familiar.
Stormer.
Stormer's gonna have a lot of fun with this man, okay?
No,
Don't
he's
worry.
not, because he's not gay.
But
That wasn't even a joke, that was a statement.
wait, is the wizard gay?
Not that I'm aware of.
I
We'll
know.
find out.
Just the first thing we ask when we get there. Hey, are you gay?
And they all point to Skyler like, what? Why are you all pointing at me?
But yes, we are going to go on our way to the wizard.
Alright, so. Alright. You guys start to head up. So you guys would go with the entire group. You guys, it takes about an hour, about a 45-minute journey to get up there. And currently, sitting, when you get there and knock on the door just opens.
Hello?
Come in, I guess. You hear Dorian.
Oh, so this is where Dorian is.
Dorian,
Hey.
what are you doing here?
Well, this guy, this wizard. Hey, this wizard here, had a magical item I was looking for, and I'm buying it off him. He's currently looking for it.
We also would like to speak to him. You remember what happened to my brother in the cave, right?
Yeah. He put a god in the place.
His face palm.
Yes.
Well, we have confirmation that she did something to him, and we want the wizard to have him fixed.
How?
He's a wizard. He
Sure.
probably has something.
I bite my lip.
So, he kind of spots it just for the two new members of the group. You see a young kid. He's about 18. Dark, brown hair.
He's a human, I presume?
No, half elf.
Oh.
As you can tell, he's got, he's distinctly half elf. But gives off way more the mannerisms of a human than he does an elf. But his most notable is the odd color green eyes. It's his most elven trait.
Hmm.
But no, he's like, I'm just sitting here. You hear this, ow! Off in the distance. Yeah, that's like the 7th time he's yelled that. He goes, aha! I found it.
Is he okay?
I've asked, and he doesn't answer most of the time, so. Kind of just shrug.
Are any of us actually okay?
That's a good point.
Don't get so deep on me.
Also a good point. No, about the time you hear him go, ah, found it! Comes out with this insanely dusty cloak. And hands it to Drurom. You sure you want it? It's kind of old. Well, yeah. He goes, well, I want it if it's the one, if it's the right one. Well, you'll know it before I do. And he kind of like flips open the cloak and like looks around. And he's like looking very closely for a detail. He goes, yes, this is it. Yeah, how, you sure you don't want more for it? Like, I mean, I gave you all my gold and stuff for it, but like, got my bow and my sword I could trade to you. No, well, I need that shit. You keep it, kid.
What kind of a trade do you guys just work out? I do. Hello? Am I dead? Well, fellas, we're gonna... Technical difficulties. No, that's just my internet. I suppose I shall return and find out what went wrong. Alrighty, let's try. Reloading Discord here. Okay.
What
I have
happened?
Welcome back.
not a clue.
Okay. So the old man casts the spell on you, detect magic. Goes, oh, that's an enchantment spell.
And yes, can you do anything about it?
Listen, God or not God, magic is stronger than anything. And he's like, pops his knuckles. All right, everyone, we're going to go to my ritual chamber. We're going to take care of it.
Thank you.
Don't sacrifice my brother, please. I need him.
Or not. You can sit in the viewing room and wait. Points to this room off in the ritual room. Goes in, tells you to strip down completely. Leave all your gear outside. He goes, once you're done doing that,
really necessary?
yes. He goes,
I'll prestidigitation him a little lube to take with him. Just, hand it off to him silently, pat him on the back, and walk out.
I
Pull out if you need to.
For you what?
Don't forget, actually, my parents are listening. I can't make that joke.
I'm dead. I'm just dead. Dead.
This is the glory of Dungeons and Dragons.
If you turn around and kill me, I'm haunting you. I just want you to know that.
Understandable. So,
Don't worry, he says that to me every week.
I'll make it every day if you don't watch your damn mouth.
So you get taken to this room. You're told to bathe. This is purified water. It'll purify you of all contaminants and stuff, and then we'll do the cleansing.
I will bathe, apparently in public. Well, in
No,
public with my friends.
This is
This is in a ritual chamber.
Oh! I thought I was just straight up getting naked and walking into the ritual chamber.
No. There's a chamber for you to derobe and everything in, and then you go into.
Is True allowed back inside at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Dorian goes, hey, you may not want to come in here. Storm is getting naked.
It's horrifying!
Also, this other dude gave him lube.
What's lube?
Oh, thank God.
Ask
Child
the
doesn't know.
11-year-old.
Well,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I am grappling down Dorian. Will a give me a second. 12.
I don't know.
Not in front of the child.
Oh my God. No, it does not make. It does not, because it's not a DC.
No. Like, wait, what are you trying to do? Just trying to. She needs to learn,
No.
No,
I knew this stuff when I was younger than she was.
Don't taint her innocence.
All right,
Trick, do you know what it is?
It's adult stuff.
Oh.
Says you're. Couple more years.
Mean the stuff that Papa said he would tell me later?
Yes.
Got to do
Okay.
with the economy and taxes.
So They set you up, and he has you lay down in this circle, and he starts going through a ritual remove curse. And the magic keeps brewing. I would like you to give me a... Let me roll something for him.
I swear to God, if I actually doomed my brother by taking him here.
It'll be interesting.
I don't need 2 deaths on my conscience today.
Alright, so...
Oh.
You need to, Stormer, give me... a range of 40% in the 100s. From 1 to 100. Give me a 40... Start from spot to a spot.
Like anywhere from 40 to...
Like you go 10 to 50. Or it'd be 11 to 50.
I'm a little confused, so I'm just going to say 20 to 35.
Okay, so that'd be 20 to 60.
Oh, 60, yeah.
Oh.
He's like, oh, and he stops, and he's like, oh, really? You want to go, bitch? And he stalks up again.
Oh.
And the magic surges, and bright flash of light. And you are unconscious.
Ah, fuck.
Aren't you glad I gave you that lube?
I just hope he applies it!
So,
Skyler is fighting every urge in his body to just run in there.
So, an hour passes, an hour and a half passes, 2 hours pass. You guys are starting to worry.
Skyler was worried from the start. Skyler's now
That's because
panicking,
Skyler's
pacing.
worried in general. I'm wondering if I can cast Clairvoyance to
At
see
this
what's
point,
happening.
Skyler's praying.
Yes, you may.
Okay. So,
Clairvoyance only lets you see to other places.
You could see into that other room.
Yep.
yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna put the sensor, like, yeah, in that other room. Oh, am I supposed to pay the 100 gold?
So you don't
or...
pay it? It's just your focus must be worth 100 gold.
Okay, I don't know if I have a focus worth 100
You
gold.
probably don't.
Probably not.
Oh well, I don't cast that then.
I didn't realize it was so expensive.
Yeah, I didn't
Sky-
either.
After the hour and a half mark, Skyler's praying.
Does any of you try the door to the chamber?
That could work.
Stormer, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
I'm good at those.
As you open you check the door's unlocked. And you start to push it open. Stormer, you wake up. You feel covered in goop.
God damn it.
In what?
In what?
You feel covered in goop.
Goop?
Oh dear.
The door opens and the light shines in. You're like, this old man has done shit to me. everyone else, you see that he is covered in gooey body chunks.
Chunks?
There's chunks and
Body chunk.
goo of blood and like body parts. The whole entire room is covered in it. There's no wizard, but wizard robes and boots over in a circle, a small circle.
Ah! Ah!
Oh
Where
my
is he? Where is he?
god!
Skyler is just running around. Where is he? Where is he?
So True noticed the mess, and she just sits on her pillow and uses her wings as kind of fangs to blow her around the room on her pillow as it floats.
Yes.
Yes,
Alright.
someone potentially just exploded. Let's play magical midair bumper cars.
I'm gonna shrug and start rolling the place.
Brother, do you feel fine? Brother,
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm shrugging and I'm searching the place.
Oh my
Starting
god.
to roll the place.
Investigation check.
Ooh,
where's the
7.
butler?
investigation.
Uh,
17!
I have no idea what happened. What happened?
Is he awake?
I don't know. Where's the wizard? Why are you covered in goo? Why are there body parts? Brother! Do you feel fine?
So
How do I feel?
you feel like you felt. Well, you felt like you've had a good nap.
I felt like I had a good little sleep. I don't feel any different.
Except covered in goo.
Where has the butler been during all of this?
He's dead.
Oh,
What happened
right.
to the butler?
Vampire killed him.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, remember? He went out with us in the woods. Oh, wait.
So
Curse wasn't there for that.
at
Yeah,
this
the
point,
butler was dead.
I hand my brother his clothes, and then I'm just gonna poke at the wizard's robes and stuff, lift them, see if there's anything underneath, see if there's any trace of him alive.
No.
Well,
You wanna go,
there's
bitch?
trace of him. There's trace of him everywhere.
You want to go, bitch? Okay, sure.
Dies.
She explodes him.
I mean, let me check you out, and I'll snap and hit another detect magic.
Well, being the currently naked,
You want to check him out?
you give him a good once over. You kind of thought Dragonborns would be bigger, but hey.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Hey, I'll have you know,
Oh.
my constitution is a 17.
Hey, I'm just joking around here, guys. Anyway, no, there's no magic on him whatsoever. Whatever was has been removed.
Oh,
You're clean.
I don't
Also,
feel
Kinda.
clean.
you find in your investigation you find 2 healing potions and this weird like wooden and jewel encrusted thing that when you look at it just gives you this look like, man, this isn't more shit, and you just put it back where it was.
At this point, he's a wizard. Maybe he left a clone or something. I've heard of wizards having clones.
I detect magic up for 10 minutes as I walk around.
Oh, you have the detect magic up too. Yeah. There's magic everywhere because this is a magically expanded building, so everything kind of glows. The body parts all over the place glows. All the goop. Stormer isn't magical. Well, I mean, he isn't like got any foreign magic on him outside of the magic residue left in the flesh of the wizard. That
Gotcha.
is currently covering him.
Also, the very bright pillow that
Yeah.
the child is flying around on.
Excuse me, could you maybe stand over that way? Ow, that's very bright. I'm sorry. Ow.
At this
Yeah.
point, I'm just.
Actually, this whole building is very bright, just so you know, because everything is legit magical. The walls are magical. The floor is magical.
Food's magical.
It's a extra dimensional space within a space.
Skyler
Did
has
Dorian leave
managed.
already?
No. Dorian's like, guys, I think this dude's dead.
Wait,
Great
Skyler is
deduction.
just crying
He
at
comes
this
into
point.
the room, goes over to the wizard robes, kind of moves around, grabs a bag of coins that he gave him early, and goes, "Well, if he's dead, you don't need that no more. Sorry,
Exactly.
buddy."
Yeah, let me see those robes. Are those shiny?
I mean, they're definitely probably bloody.
They are not magical. They were at one time very fine robes, but they're currently saturated with goop and have holes where magic had blown holes into it.
At
Yeah,
this point,
that's pretty violent.
As
At
you
this
hold
point-
up the robes, falls out is a couple bits of him that didn't blow out.
Mm.
Namely his bits.
oh,
Wonderful.
Put my hands over True's eyes.
So,
Skyler
Now
at this
that
point
this
is
has happened, I'm
crying.
going to use Awakened Mind just to look at Stormer's head to see if I can still sense that presence in his head. Not to go in, but, just to feel if it's still there.
Nope, it's not there.
Hey, that lady's gone.
Skyler
Great.
stops crying. Skyler stops crying about the 2 people he's killed today and goes, "You're alive and well."
I guess.
So, True, you sense with your awakened mind, you sense, Eremil, correct?
Eremil, yeah.
Eremil. Eremil, you sense Robin, you sense True, you sense Trick, you sense Dorian, and Stormer and Skyler, and you also sense the wizard.
Still here somewhere. Hey
Wait, he's
guys, I
alive?
don't think the wizard's dead.
He's alive? He's alive?
It's going
Where?
to
Where
take
is he?
me a little bit to come back, but I'll be fine. I'm actually kind of happy. I didn't think it would work. Interesting.
Did everyone hear that?
No, just True.
Just true.
Where is he? Where is he? I don't want to have killed another person today.
He's not dead. He'll come back later. After
About
he
the time.
reforms his body.
Spot right.
Huh. I mean, from the pieces, I really wouldn't have expected that.
Also, Dorian, you might want to put the money back.
Skyler, and Eremil, you guys might want to roll me.
Constitution.
No, roll me. Man, this is knowledge. I'm just trying to figure out if it'd fall under religion or it would fall under just like arcane.
If it's from a magical effect, it's arcane. If it's a divine effect, it's religion.
Do you
What?
give me a second. Emil, do you have arcane the skill?
Arcana skill? No,
Okay,
I
yeah.
do not.
I do not. I have religion.
You have religion? Do you have religion also?
I do not have religion, but
Did you roll me an intelligence check? Skyler, roll me a religion.
I need to turn off that advantage. Auto advantage.
Auto advantage is king.
No, it is not.
Okay. Neither of you. Oh, wait. There is one other person. True?
Religion.
Did you-
I have religion.
Do you have arcane?
No.
Roll me a
I
religion.
do.
I have
Everyone that
Arcana.
has an arcane, roll me arcane, please.
I failed.
Yeah, you
Shrew
did.
thinks that he's
Yeah,
a
I
candy.
did.
Okay. Stormer, you're the only one to make it, and it's because religion had a higher DC than arcane did. Because religion, divine does have dealings with it, but it's much harder, much rarer knowledge. Arcane knows it. He said he would regenerate. That struck a chord with you. Regenerate. That's not clone. To you, that sounds like he may have tried becoming a lich.
Using a naked dragonborn on the floor.
If he's regenerating, liches their body can be destroyed and they can regenerate where their soul resides.
Yeah, they're phylactery.
Yeah, the phylactery. So,
true.
Yeah?
Did you say he was still here?
Is he still here?
how far is your ring?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah? Why?
Hey, if you can hear me, are you a fucking lich?
Brother, don't take that tone with him. He just blew up to save you.
When he says lich, can I hit a divine sense?
Yes. When you do, immediately that little weird wooden jeweled thing lights up like a candle for undead.
You mean the thing that I'm still holding?
Yes.
Huh.
So I have a question. Is the wizard's name Abel? Abel?
Yes.
Okay, because I had that in my notes. I was like, why are we saying the wizard and not his name if we have his name?
Because who remembers names?
Because
I have notes.
Because names are stupid. Well, sister, why do you take notes? Notes aren't important.
Notes so that I can flip through them if I forget a detail. That way I know for sure if I'm actually forgetting something or not.
So yeah, you're currently holding his philanthropy.
I see.
What would happen if we destroyed the phylactery?
He would die, and I would not recommend it.
Why would you not recommend it?
Because if a lich has one phylactery... Listen, they're like Harry Potter Horcruxes. You never have just one. And if we destroy one, he's probably going to kill us all.
Well, I still haven't gotten my answer back.
What was your question?
I asked him if he was a lich, and you're the only one that can hear.
Liches can't have multiple phylacteries.
I'm pretty sure they cannot.
I have thousands.
Because they store their soul in the
That's
phylactery.
what you hear, true. He says he has thousands. Spread all out. Everywhere.
He has a lot of them.
Perhaps we should destroy this one and and just to make sure that he doesn't pose an immediate danger to this city.
He's done nothing but help us. Not all the liches are evil.
I mean, to be honest with you, he did kind of solve one of our new friend's problems without asking anything.
Mr. Abel has been very helpful since we got here. He's been nothing but kind and generous to us.
Exactly.
Perhaps to us, but there's no telling what he could do to others.
People in
from
the
what
town,
we've heard,
especially the priests and such, have nothing but high praise for him.
from what we've heard, he's been here for decades and done nothing wrong.
Oh,
As you guys say this,
truth defending the
everyone's
nice
passive?
wizard man.
What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
14.
16.
I think it's 14. Give me a second. I'm away from computer.
15.
16 the highest?
Yeah, 16
13.
here.
13 is mine.
You and Stormer both start to notice that the room is way darker than it once was.
Skyler's gonna start backing towards the door.
You don't notice it.
You don't notice it.
You're right, I don't. Fuck.
As a person with dark vision, darkness does not bother me.
All of a sudden, the phalanstery in your hand lights up on fire.
I'll put it down. Huh.
True,
Well,
you
that hurt.
hear the wizard scream and then go silent as it burns in this blackish purple flame.
You know, I didn't do that.
I believe you.
Scott, may I make a religion check?
Everyone in the room hears a soft voice. Who's the little bitch now?
I could not hear you. I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Who's the little now? As the room goes fully dark.
I laugh.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
What you hear a soft voice, female voice go, "Who's the little bitch now?" And then as the room goes dark, light female laugh.
Is
Give
this
it a hearty
magical
chuckle.
darkness?
Well, little Stormy, you're even more surprising than I thought. Only if that outsider hadn't got a hold of you before me. So interesting.
Well, that's too bad.
So many interesting people.
I'm just gonna raise my holy... Stay away from my brother! You have no claim over him!
In the darkness, no one else sees this. But all of a sudden, the darkness lightens a little bit as one eye, a pair of eyes appear, and then hundreds of eyes appear. Do you think you can wriggle out of my web so easily, little dragon? You can't stop me. And because of that stupid wizard, he broke a seal. He tried so hard to cast me back down. Throw me back. But I'll be back sooner than they think. And when I do, Now, just so you know, everyone else is not hearing nothing. This is just straight to you, Skyler, because you're starting shit.
Oh, it's not me either?
Oh, you're psychic, so you're hearing it. Yeah, I forget that. You're hearing it.
Okay.
So just Skylar?
Yeah, but just Skyler.
Skyler and True.
Oh.
You'll watch, and you'll be the first one he kills when he turns. Just you wait.
When he
You're-
what? I can't. You're quiet.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time
sorry.
hearing him too.
I'm on my laptop's actual mic. It's not the best, guys. Sorry.
I mean, the quality
Okay.
is alright, it's just the audio, or the volume's a little off. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I had to turn you up to 200% volume.
Yeah, I'm almost to 200 with you as well.
So, just you watch. You'll be to what?
You'll be
I
the
think
first to die. But I must go now. I've spent too much time. I don't want anybody to notice. And all of a sudden, the room just lightens.
Skylar's gonna break down into hysterics.
Everyone, you are surrounded by spider webs. Every inch of the walls is attached. There's no spider webs attached to yours, but everywhere around you is spider web.
It's a good thing I'm on my floating pillow.
Skylar is just curled up in a ball, spouting hysterics.
I'll take a nice drink from my flask and say, yeah, you're definitely cursed. Pretty good one there.
Robin, you found on your investigation when you were checking earlier, what's the potion above regular healing? Is that called what, superior or
Greater.
greater? You found a greater healing potion.
Cool, thank you.
So yeah.
We uncursed my brother. Bad
The
news. We're
room
all
starts
probably
to
gonna
shake,
die.
and yeah, the magic is failing because the wizard.
We should leave now. We should definitely leave now.
Everyone out!
I'm
Out
gonna
we
pull
go.
back up.
Step out of the place collapses in on itself and disappears with a pop.
Brother,
I need you all to make a will save.
Will save.
That's
wisdom.
wisdom, right?
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Are we gonna fail an insanity check?
Oh my god. Okay.
I am steadfast in faith and mind.
Good for you.
The most nervous creature I've ever met.
Is
Okay,
The one
Okay.
that
let's
actually
not fail
succeeds.
Skyler and Eremil now remembers that there was a wizard living here.
There
Wait, only the two of us remember that there was a wizard here?
Correct.
Nobody else.
Correct. You also everyone else does not remember the darkness or anything but the two of you.
Stormer, we're gonna die. It's horrible. I hate it. I want to
Why
go
are
home.
whoa, why are we going to die?
It's Loth, the curse. I'm very jumbled
Now,
and unnerved.
Stormer, you don't remember having your curse removed, so everything since entering here has disappeared, and all knowledge of the wizard is gone. For everyone but Skyler and Eremil.
Oh.
You're pretty cursed. Pretty cursed.
Yeah, we should find a wizard or something and get that taken care of.
I mean,
This Skylar's just gonna break
wait.
down.
We just did.
What What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Look,
Brother,
What wizard?
I'm the one that's supposed to be day drunk, not you.
Well, I
The
don't
only
drink.
wizard around here is me, to my knowledge.
Wait, Skyler stops babbling. Wait, what is the
Ooh,
last thing you all
ooh.
remember?
Well, we left the inn to come see somebody, and now we're here.
No,
I pick up True.
we had just left the temple.
I pick up True. Read my mind.
Can I read your mind again?
Alright, so as you detect his thought with your awakened mind, you see everything that you know.
Oh,
You don't see what he's talking about.
Oh, I just can't see what he's talking about at all.
No.
what are you talking about? There's nothing there.
I put her down gently.
You're right, there's nothing in there.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure my patron's gonna be pissed about this.
Possibly.
Because that's another deity messing around with my mind.
We'll see.
Right?
You remember? I point at Emerald. You remember we were
Eremil.
here to uncurse him,
Yep.
and the spider lady and
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, lots of them, lots of webs.
Spider lady.
You mean the goddess that I pissed on?
okay, and then I start explaining. You all forgot how I.
Also, you guys notice it's almost dark.
We should go back to the inn. It's getting late.
Let me
think you two need
are we in
some
a-
sleep.
Are we in like a populated area right now?
Yeah, it's all houses.
Well, like, are there lots of people around, like
Yeah.
walking the street in front of us?
Yeah, there's some farmers coming back from the field.
Why is there an empty lot here, Stormer? Why?
Because they never
Well, you
built
know-
anything there?
I see. There was a wizard. We came to visit him, and I mean, I guess I can. Let me do a little magic here, and I'll cast a major image, and I'll just kind of like recreate a couple scenes with the major image, especially how he got covered with goo.
Well, naked.
And like and that, you know, the lube handoff, and like, you know, it's gonna be like a little TV screen essentially. We're sitting in front of like one of them little like 8-inch TV screens, you know,
I got you.
Oh God, CRT.
and I'm just showing like
Well,
my memories of the last couple hours.
Skylar's
like
just
those days in
confirming all of
school where-
this.
the question is, can we actually see it, or is it just not there for us?
You see it, but it's like just doesn't really compute. Like, yeah, it's just like your brains can't wrap around it. Like you're like, really? No.
Look, this is all fairly hard to believe.
Stormer, brother, have I ever lied to you?
I mean, I hate to admit, but I'm not exactly the most imaginative type. So like, I couldn't come up with that shit. That was fucking hilarious.
Yes, the lube was a nice touch.
Yeah, thank you. You really don't remember it? Come on, that was hilarious.
No, but watching it was pretty funny.
Ah, fuck.
Skylar's just holding his head, rocking. I'm having a nervous breakdown. That's it. I'm gonna wake up. None of this has happened, and we're gonna go see the wizard tomorrow.
So, you guys all make it back to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you make it back to the inn. And
Hell happened to Dorian?
Dorian went back to the inn.
No,
He's
this
like-
Dorian. This Dorian.
Oh.
Listen, 10-foot tall Dorian doesn't exist. Just don't pay no mind.
That's the
These
wizard.
things were on top of him.
Okay. Well. So, nope, he's fine now. He's back to normal size.
Okay.
You get to the inn, and you sit down, and the waitress comes up, the barmaid. What can I get you? We our special for the night is give me a second. It just lofted out of my mind.
Mhm.
Is shepherd's pie, but we
This
also
wizard.
have tomato soup.
Oh, I'll have a soup, please. Does anyone here, by any chance, remember a wizard? I just say exhaustingly.
What
Yup,
was it?
yup. I remember lots of bits too.
I just sigh and just plant my head on the table.
Well, would you guys like drinks?
Well, I'll certainly have some of that shepherd's pie and a good bottle of something and a drink to go with that.
I'll
Alright.
have a bottle of ale, please, for once.
Okay.
I'll
Uh,
have what he's having.
A shepherd's pie and a mixed fruit juice, please.
All right.
Soup it, please.
Okay. Brings everybody to stuff. About that time, Trudy comes by. Now, Trudy, only people that recognize this person is everyone that failed the save.
Everyone
She's the
failed
owner
to
of the-
save.
Everyone that failed the save knows Trudy. She owns the bar. She runs the bar, in the inn. Now, that being said, you guys, Skyler
Okay.
and Eremil, you don't know who this person is, and you know the person that owns this bar is Trixie.
Yeah.
Do I see Trixie anywhere?
No.
Skylar's just like, okay, that's the wizard now. I don't care. I'm done. Good night.
Good evening, Trudy. How are you tonight?
Doing good. Hey there, kiddo. Nah, just a lot of work.
Who's Trudy? Isn't the owner Trixie?
Trixie?
No.
The owner's always been Trudy. Or as far as I've been here.
I'm just banging my head on the table at this point.
So you drink when she brings you your mug of ale. Do you just straight up shoot it?
That's going straight down. Like I
Constitution save,
don't,
please.
I don't,
No.
I fail it on purpose. Fuck it. I want to forget all of this.
Well, roll. You still have to roll, sir. You just can't automatically go, I'm going to throw up and pass out. We have to see how your body reacts. Not working at all. First one doesn't do anything. You just have them keep coming.
I'll take another and then stop.
Roll me another.
Oh.
You are drunk.
That's when the wizard blew up and the chunks.
I see what he's doing, and I join him, but not with the intention to get smashed, just to enjoy downing a couple drinks.
Skyler, I believe we should get you to bed.
That would be nice.
Yes. I take out my hammer and just lightly tap him until he gets up. Come on, get up.
I get up and start ambling up the stairs.
I'll put away my hammer, and I will follow my brother upstairs. Make sure he gets to bed.
Forget the lube.
I will forget the lube.
You're right. So when True goes to bed, she does her nightly routine of talking to Papa Loki about her day.
Papa Loki?
Yeah.
Patron.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, forgot
Yeah.
about that.
My patron.
So
Include the bits about how Skyler was very confused about what was happening today. Apparently there's a wizard in town and now he's gone. Because he blew up apparently, but that didn't happen.
Alright, so you try and contact Papa Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a d20.
A d20. Just a flat 20.
That's flat 20.
Don't add anything at all.
Nope. Negative. It's really bad static right now. Even Trick tells you that he's having trouble being in contact with him.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be interesting.
This is great. I love it, and I hate it.
So, everyone eats their meals and goes to their relative beds. And you guys sleep.
Yep, up near the ceiling, on my floating pillow with Trick.
Passed out on the bed face down. It's been a long day.
Just sprawled out.
As you are all asleep, all of a sudden, just so you guys have all rested, so reset all your spells, your hit point. It's early morning. A mighty yell shatters the night. We are under attack, a voice calls out. To arms! To arms!
Ugh.
Shit.
Stormer will immediately grab his warhammer and his gear and start donning his armor.
I cast mage armor on myself.
I stand up out of my trance.
Sits up on pillow.
As you stumble outside, a low mist blankets the quiet gardens to the north and slinks between the rows of darkened long houses to the south. A small figure stumbles around the corner of the nearest longhouse. Losing his balance and falling flat on his face, you've never seen such a clumsy, disheveled halfling. I need not initiatives yet. I need each one of yous. Okay, I'm going to start on my sheet first. Eremil, choose a number between 1 and 6. Well, choose a number 1 through 6.
4.
4.
Sup?
Hmm.
So how's it going?
Alright. This DJ, just so you know, you just got a NPC to control.
Okay.
It
Oh,
should
hello,
appear. I
Lexi.
just gave you control of it.
Lexi! Lexi, I'm having a mental breakdown.
Nice.
Always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now, Robin, Curse, I need you to give me a number 1 through 6, but no 4.
5.
I just gave you control of an NPC.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Skyler.
2.
Just gave you an Stormer.
Hit me with 6.
I love every part of this.
I've just
Hello.
given you control of a
NPC, I see.
correct. So each of you are now protected. Oh, true. I forgot you.
You don't get
No, don't tell me this is a halfling.
I picked 3.
No, it's a halfling!
Don't worry, Daegral. Don't worry, Daegral. I have an actual fucking tree.
Yeah, but I hate halflings. This halfling's image is alright, though.
Daegral, I am a walking, talking tree. Fuck.
That's
Okay, you've
Hello.
now got true. You now have control of a NPC.
This dude looks creepy as fuck. Not gonna lie.
Jordan's I have to tell you this. Jordan's mission is to protect and repel, or to repel not only this attack, but also protect the NPCs that have been given for special reward and or missions later on. Okay?
Okay.
okay.
So, as this happens, give me one moment. You don't have to pull the their tokens out. The tokens will appear in a second.
Okay.
I just can't get over the fact that I am the Lorax.
No, the Lorax speaks for the trees. He is not a tree.
I just can't get over this.
Once.
I just have to place this down again. Look at this creepy ass face.
Take him off. Take him off. Take off your ticket.
Trying.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Can I put it back?
Oh.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie. I think we're a bit outmatched.
Jesus.
There's
Daegral.
mine. Mine's so far way. Holy
This
shit.
is above my pay grade.
Wait. Nay, I thought you said you were shrinking them.
I did cut 2 giants and 60 and 30 goblins.
No. I meant like I thought you were shrinking the tokens.
I got all the ones in the city, sir.
Oh.
They're not all shrunk correctly. I just shrunk what I could. Okay. So. Initiative?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Initiative. Fun.
That's a nat 1.
Initiative.
9.
Ooh, solid 11.
20.
17.
Are we also doing initiative for our NPCs?
Correct.
If I can find her.
If I die here, can I keep the tree?
Oh my god, Oren, you idiot. Rolling a 3. Why are we getting such shit initiatives?
I can't find my character. Hold on, let me zoom out.
Who is it?
Oh shit, that's too far. Snack scene. Drathkala.
Love
Is it
that
the dude
Stormer
above
is
me?
on top of this
Oren?
goblin.
Should I just drag her onto the screen? Is she there?
Should...
Nate?
Yes.
Do you know where Maxine is? I can't find her.
Maxine.
Maxine, starting with an N.
Let me see where it says she's at.
I see Lise or Gilles Young. I do not see Maxine.
Should I just drag her onto the board? No, that's not her. I don't think so. I can't control her. She has a different portrait. I'll just put her on. Oh, she's huge. Thank you. And
Trying to remember where she starts. Just give me one.
Okay.
I honestly can't get over that reminds me, that face reminds me of a creepypasta like Fragglewood Park or something.
Oh.
If Lexi were here, she'd know exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, speaking of, do we want me to pilot Falk?
You may.
I think we need Falk for this, not gonna lie.
Probably.
Perhaps.
What was that, Dylan?
Oh god. Falk was charmed by the vampire, remember?
Wait a second. Apparently Lexi never leveled up Falk. He's still 5th level.
Oh.
But no worries, I know exactly where he's going after that. He's going 5th level Barbarian. And so, Falk. And initiative.
Give me a second. Don't mind what I'm about to do.
Jesus, we got some low initiatives.
Don't mind me.
I already cast Mage Armor on myself. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Said that a while back.
Oh, yeah.
Lasts 8 hours, so whatever.
Bang.
Yeah. Yeah, that lasts for a good long while.
there a way to like automatically have them all line themselves up? Or...
Nope.
There's no grid here, so. Oh, on the turn order, no, there's not.
Rip.
Normally it lined itself up automatically for me.
It's probably because of the add-on.
I turn my add-on off whenever we play.
I don't know.
Try going through the initiative like normally, like go Drew around with everyone.
Okay, I have multiple of everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like 2 Skylers. Who got Skyler? What number did you roll? 3 or 20?
I have a natural 1, which is a dream.
You could have just said 3. Just
I have to
Roman, what was yours?
Mine was a 9.
9. What was Falk's?
Falk, I believe, was a 5. Yes, a 5.
Okay. I don't know this character. I don't know this token.
Which number
Still
is it?
tie.
Phil tie?
What
Zolt.
number is it?
The fuck? Zutlal? Like Zutlal?
Yeah.
That's my backup character! I don't even have him set up yet!
True. What did you roll?
20. I rolled highest across the board.
Yeah, Zutlal is my backup character. I don't even have a sheet up.
This is bad. I had multiples of people and like I don't understand.
Apparently you had people that don't exist too.
Yeah, I see what you meant when there's gonna be a lot of fighting. When you said that.
I see what you meant when you said we needed a full party. The worst part is, I'm pretty sure that minus everything outside the gates, I'm pretty sure Mike's campaign we were able to fell this many things at once. Sadly.
But were you able to do it while protecting others?
No. And we were like 8th level. No, not 8th. 6th level. No, wait, we are 6th level.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All I know is there's going to be a lot of essence absorbed.
Yep.
I hope our newcomers are ample
Okay.
fighters.
True.
So then you don't have to make backup characters.
Alright. So we're
True.
outside, right?
Yeah, you're outside around the There's goblin. You give me a second.
That's exactly how I feel right now.
Yeah, that was my nephew. He's wound up tighter than a.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
I'd like to
Well, this
travel.
isn't Miles.
That's because this map is sized at miles, so you can't really like they don't give you an actual like fighting map. This is the map they give you to fight on.
Got it.
And
Theater of
no one I know.
mind.
Yeah, so
So this guy's like more than half a mile tall.
Of course.
yes,
He's pretty big.
yeah. The
So
build
I'm
for
not within range of anything, right?
no, there's goblins all around you guys.
Oh.
They are near you. That's the thing. I tried finding a map that we could use, but I couldn't find a map that would fit grid wise. So we're going to essentially say that all these dudes are on a street, and you guys are just going to have to tack the stuff that is closest to you and work your way out. That's all I can tell you guys. I'm sorry.
So we're just gonna act like the town doesn't actually matter, and this is just like an entire street we're fighting on.
Or field, essentially.
Got it.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
Am I within opportunity striking distance from any of these creatures?
Yes.
Damn.
You get that guy. That guy right there is literally came around the corner. Where's the dwarf? Where's the halfling? Someone ping the halfling. Yeah, that halfling is like right chasing that halfling.
No.
So there's that goblin there. Like all these goblins are within. I wish I could. As I said, I tried finding a map. I couldn't find one to scale down, and I worked on it a lot, and I couldn't get it. Me and Roll20 don't do well with maps. Now,
If you want for next time, reach out to me and I can try to make a map.
Yeah. So this is what we got. So there was one. There was like. Let me see. What can I throw these guys on? That just be a little easy.
We have about 10 minutes before we normally end. Do we just want to call it a night here and save all the fighting
Stop
for
here right at the fight so we can mentally process what's about to happen. And by the way, my first action is going to be summon Fae.
Yeah. Understandable. But we can stop there because it is late enough. How would I get you to help me make a map, Day?
Basically, you just have to tell me, like, if you wanted the, see how this is all kind of circular. What I would do is you'd have to either make me temporarily a co-DM, and I can set everything up, the map itself, or I would send you the files. I would probably have to send it to you for as big as this is in, like, several files. But basically, you just tell me the grid size you want.
Next time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this would be next time. How do I make you co-DM long enough for you to do that?
You have to go from before the screen where you actually load the game or launch the game.
Okay, I can do that.
Ooh. So yeah, Skyler killed 2 people today.
Congratulations.
Well, Stormer indirectly killed the wizard.
And the Lich, if he was telling the truth about having thousands of those things, then he's still alive, technically.
Listen, that was a goddess. Maybe. For all we know, she
just destroyed all of them.
Yeah, for all we know, maybe she destroyed all of them at once.
Loth is a very spiteful bitch.
Yeah.
As someone who has read the Drizzt series, she is very spiteful for several hundreds of years.
Well, this
when Papa Loki finds out what she did to my head, it's gonna be interesting.
The sad part is I don't think there's much he can do about it. Loki is an intermediate god, and she's a greater god.
She's pretty powerful.
This will
Like,
certainly be an interesting battle.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Yeah, so while I've got you here, Nate, can you give me a second character so I can make a backup character?
I'm not gonna lie. Because we have a wizard, I might redo my concept. I might have to do a different second character. So I'll just be making
Well,
changes to
if
several.
one of us makes a second character, we're all making a second character. So
Yeah,
let's just see where this goes. Worst case scenario, we make our second characters.
Yep. This might be where. Well, I have the pillow with me if it comes down to it.
Yeah, doesn't the staff of Magi have resurrection?
It might. Hold on.
I don't think it has resurrection. That's not quite in its ball
Move
game, you
pool.
know.
It's not quite in his move
Nope.
pool.
I mean, it can do a lot of things, like
Revivify, miracle, wish.
no,
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't have. Well, it's arcane. It's not divine.
Damn it! Animate dead.
No, that's again not quite.
Animate dead is an arcane spell.
Yeah, but
Conjure an elemental.
yeah,
Well,
the staff of the Magi can do a lot.
Fireball.
Yeah, it can spit 7th level fireballs repeatedly. And it can plane shift.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
To worst by y'all.
So, like, well, I mean, you can take up to 8 willing creatures
Oh.
I'm not gonna
in a
lie.
plane shift.
Skyler's gonna be like Zaffy, not Zaffy. Wrong character. True.
Character.
Now is the time.
I just promoted you.
All right, cool.
Nuke them with fireballs.
Yep, I am now
Can I-
DM. I
can I
will not
use
look
the
at anything
staff?
I shouldn't
Okay, I
be.
have to ask. Can
Yeah,
I
I
use
gotcha.
the staff through the pillow? Or do I have to take the staff out of the
No,
pillow?
no. You have to attune to it.
I did attune to it.
Oh, then yeah, you have to be touching it. So you have to pull it out of the pillow.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Do I have to be touching it physically, or can I just use the pillow?
Yes, you can be
That's
touching.
funny. That would be funny. Just cast a 7th level fireball from a pillow.
That would be something.
Just become king from 7 Deadly Sins. Pillow
that,
magic.
that was basically the image I was imagining when
Yeah.
you were floating around on your pillow.
Yep.
I'm like,
I
yeah.
don't even
I
need to
was
use
too.
my wings right now. I just float on pillow. It's fun.
All right, well, I think with that we shall end the recording. Everyone say your goodbyes.
Sayonara.